Traders at Access Bank expect bearish sentiment to persist following the Debt Management Office announcement of a new issuance of 800 billion naira scheduled for next week, Wednesday. On the bond side, the announcement also triggered huge sell-offs across bond papers, with trades on the February 2031 consummated at a high of 19.5%. Oladimeji Obasa, Treasury Team Member at Access Bank, joins me now for more market movements. Oladimeji, thanks a lot for joining us on the show today. Walk us through the key pointers from this week's midweek primary market auction and how the market is also digesting the revised T-bills calendar, which was released yesterday.
Yes, as you've noted, we had a primary market auction on Wednesday where the DMO was able to sell a total of 677 billion across the three standard maturities. The 364-day bill, which was the most sought-after bill at the auction, we saw that bill close at 18.39%. And following that, the next day, which was yesterday, we saw a communication by the DMO amending the Q1 auction calendar to include an 800 billion primary market auction that's scheduled to hold next week, Wednesday, on the 19th. A total of 800 billion will be offered across the three standard maturities, and as a result, we saw the secondary market react to that in a very bearish manner. We saw a lot of sell-off, particularly on the shorter end of the curve as well as on the bonds curve. We saw the 2031 bond be the most sought-after paper, trading at around 19.5%.
And how long will this bearish sentiment last, especially on the back of this increased supply of instruments?
We expect that it will last at least until we have that issuance, and then we move on to the bond auction.
And now let's talk a little bit towards the FX space now. In the last two chats, we've talked about the up and downwards movement of the Naira, but Access Bank still remains optimistic that we'll see a bullish trend. For you, how much stability can the market expect in the coming week?
We can expect a lot of stability. Coincidentally, the CBN intervened very heavily in the market today. We estimate that they've sold about 100 million USD today alone in the market, across board. As a result, we've seen the market stabilize at around 15.30 on the bid and 15.35 on the offer. So we expect that we can see a lot more stability as the CBN has shown its willingness and ability to support the Naira going forward.
And talking about stability and how much support we have at this moment, now let's also talk around market liquidity as well. Where are we right now, and in terms of how illiquid or not the market will be near term as we're wrapping up the first quarter of the year?
We see that the market is very liquid at the moment. As I noted, the CBN came into the market today very heavily. That has boosted liquidity in the system. Also, amongst market participants, there's a lot of trading activity both ways. While we did see a lot of bids come into the market this week, we were also seeing offers to hit those bids, albeit not at the levels that they wanted. But today we've seen a lot of supply come into the market, and we expect that will be the case going forward.
Well, we'll definitely keep our fingers crossed to see how the market continues to move at this moment. But Oladimeji would have to leave the conversation here for now. Thank you so much for your time at the show today. That was Oladimeji Obasa, Treasury Team Member at Access Bank.